Hey there, you guys. It's Cassandra72, and I'm coming to you with a stockpile video. I won't say a haul. I had one subscriber that asked me about my stockpile, so this is for that subscriber. I'm sorry, I don't remember your name right offhand. So I responded and said I really don't have a whole lot. I don't keep a lot of what I have. I either am giving it away to individuals that I know that can use it, or I put it in my inventory at the flea market. So yeah, this is just a little bit that I do have, and I'm in an apartment, so not a whole lot of storage space, but like I said, I'll show you what I have. Alright, you guys, so in the corner of the closet here, we'll see that's all my, basically my pain medications. I have Equitrend, I have Bear. I believe that's Bear all the way down that row there. And then, yeah, so that's all my Bear and Equitrend, my aspirin. And then these are all my Nature Made vitamins. Have some calcium, vitamin A, D, magnesium. All right. And then here we have my omega fish oils. When we were getting those, the cholesterol. All right, and then I have just like a little natural sleep aid there. All my U Theory collagen that we were using. We were rolling those, the collagen and the Omega Smart at Walgreens. I remember that. I have all my daughter's Brain Strong vitamins. They go all the way back there. My Pro Nutrient fruit and veggie. So there's a whole row of those, and beginning another one. And then my Centrum Flavor Burst. This is the small one that I'm using right now. And then those are my bigger bottles. I have the CVS version of allergy medicine. My daughter has allergies. She's allergic to pollen, so I try to keep some of that on hand. And then there's just some nasal energy relief, the Similacin. I have some cold medicine back there, the Luden's cough drops, the Vicks cough drops. So yeah, just basically all allergy and cold medication right there on that first row. So that's basically, I'll say, my medications row right there. All right, and this is in my hallway closet, which was my linen closet, you guys. All right, so on the second row, I really do need to invest in some type of pegboard or something, because it's, you know, it's neat enough, but, you know, yeah, could look a little better. So those are, you know, all my first aid stuff, bandages, first aid tape. You know, with a 7-year-old, you always got to keep some bandages around. So then it's little kitty bandages and stuff in there. Snoopy and Disney Princess or something. No, yeah, Disney Princesses. You can't really see that, but anyway. And then all my ACE stuff, bandages, cold compresses, yeah, all of that. Sorry about that, you guys. Trying to throw this stuff at you. I have the mini first aid kits right there. That was one of the first things I couponed on. I have some first aid gel. And then these are non-coupon items, but you know, iodine, like I said, all my first aid stuff. My Biore strips, they go all the way back there. I only found one of the Veet when they were on sale. Just some makeup remover wipes. And then we get into, because we're getting like into the facial stuff now. So my Physicians Formula items, Olay wipes, both dry and the wet. I use the wet ones for makeup removal. Then I have my Olay face washes, all the facial cleansers here, you guys. Clean and Clear back here, some Biore, another Biore, Olay, the L'Oreal Youth Code. Sorry if my hand's in the way. This is just like a little coconut sugar scrub. And then some of my Got To Be products. Yeah, I didn't keep but like one of each of those. So, and then the Ampro gel, I got 2 of those. I'm using one. And then in this little cut You know, it's just feminine products, pads, some Nature Relief. Yeah, pads, panty liners. All right, coming on down to the third row. This is where I have my little oral health care, all my mouthwash, my daughter's toothpaste. I'm actually low on toothpaste right now myself. My little lonely toothbrush. Just a little, I don't know, sample size something of toothpaste I got somewhere. You can throw that in a bag to travel if you need to. Dental picks. Okay. I have a couple of flosses there. And just for lack of better place to put these right now, because I'm still, you know, situating things since everyone moved out of my apartment. But those are the incenses that I have, and a couple of the candles that I kept. I have Faith Heal fragrance right there that I got. And then these are my Kleenex. All right, and a little package of Kleenex here, one package of Q-tips. My hand sanitizer from Rite Aid. And it's really dark in this corner, but just a couple, you know, a couple of things back there as well. This not really coupon items right here. My Vaseline cocoa butter. I love this stuff, you guys. So it's a couple of, it's dark in this corner, you guys, I'm sorry, but it's a couple of shave gels back there. Lotions. There's my soap. I really need to build up on my soap stockpile. Alright, coming on down to what I'm proud of, that I worked on some this week. You know, there's my little laundry stuff. I'm really not having a lot of that. It's one thing again. I got some Unstoppables back there, some Purex crystals, Downy fabric softener. Here's my Lysol wipes that I'm keeping, and my Lysol cleaners, and then one Greenworks. There's some Comet, my Scrubbing Bubbles refills. There's the Pledge back there that I just got today and yesterday, and air fresheners. Okay, my Fantastic Scrubbing Bubbles kitchen cleaner, and my dish detergent. All right, you guys. So that's all. That's all for that. Like I said, not a huge stockpile, but again, just me and my daughter. So then, okay, if you'll walk with me just a bit, here is where some of my other items are. All right, this is my dining room. This is where I do all my recording at. And here is where I have my various meters. The AccuCheck Nano, the USB Contour by Bear. Didn't get any of those this week. That's a carryover from another deal. The Vario IQs. Okay. And then this is, you know, the rest of the stockpile. So in this top drawer, I just have various, you know, small, ooh, it's about to fall out, you guys. These things are really not all that sturdy. But anyway, Physicians Formula brushes, blushes, eyeshadows, various travel sizes of things, Nivea. Yeah. So, yeah. Basically just a whole lot of the smaller items that you could, that's probably going to find their way into gift bags and things like that, come Christmas, or, you know, that I might, you know, eventually donate, because people donate a lot of things that people do need, like the toiletries and things like that. But there's other things that, you know, sad to say, you know, you have women out there that are homeless as well, for anyone to be homeless. But some of these things might actually, you know, they're not your normal donation items, but, you know, will probably make somebody actually, you know, feel pretty good. They can spruce up themselves a little bit, so they don't have to look as bad, I guess, as their situation is. All right, so that's it for the top drawer. Like I said, just, you know, various, you know, small makeup and, you know, lotions and things like that. Travel size items, basically. All right. Second drawer here is all of my lip products, okay? I got my soft lips, my baby lips, okay? My Nivea, okay? Physicians Formula, okay? Those are the CoverGirls that I was picking up this week, okay? So basically, you know, all the lip stuff. All right. In this drawer is just a few razors that I'm keeping. Okay. I have a couple of men's razors in there. One of the Mach 3 disposables. The Turbo, one of the Pro Glides. Then I have a Venus Embrace, the Venus Olay, and the Venus Breeze. And do have one refill in there. So this is just, you know, this is where my razors are going to be. All right. And then the final drawer is just basically school supplies and things of that nature. I got some pens, some little glue, sticks there, a little yarn, you know, just basically arts and crafts stuff and things that can be used for as considered school supplies for my daughter or what have you. And you know, you guys, that's really it. So I'm building, as I stated. I'm probably the dining room, excuse me, is probably really going to be my stockpile area. But I need to work out shelving, things of that nature. I'm thinking about getting like a really tall bookshelf or whatever and using that, maybe a couple of those, and using those as what is the word that I'm looking for storage, you guys. So yeah, so that's it right now. You know, like I said, not a whole lot, but I'm proud of what I do have. And then these bags over here in the corner. All right, those are all the things that, you know, I've been working on buying this week as well. Toothpaste, soap, mouthwash, the Lysol, yeah, things of that nature. All the razors that I got. So these are the things that are actually going to be going with me tomorrow to the flea market. Because, you know, sister got to make money to be able to coupon on some things that she really does need to add to her stockpile, right? All right, you guys. So, again, you know, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed my mini stockpile video. There are other things that I have probably in various corners of the house or whatever, but I just haven't moved those yet. Still kind of a little bit in transition. Going back to being just me and my daughter here. Oh, there's our little dog. Hi, Sparkles. Say hey, Sparkles. Say hey. Anyway, you guys, that's it. Until the next video, peace and blessings.